I'm trying something different.
Alexa, stop.
Letting Alexa wake me up. I've been developing a bad habit of clicking on the YouTube app right after turning off my alarm on my phone, thereby subjecting myself to other people's thoughts before I'm fully awake. It's no wonder the simplest of tasks render me exhausted. How? Because I've subjected myself to being bombarded with information first thing when I wake up. When I actually have to use my brain for important things, it's already overloaded and processing the information consumed prior. Next, I make my bed, brush my teeth, blah, blah, blah. If you've seen my morning routine, you already know. By the way, that one is linked down below. So once all of that is done, I do nothing. You heard me right. So I know I promised you guys a video analysis on Behind Her Eyes, the Netflix show, not the book. I haven't read the book, but I'm about to, child. There's a lot to unpack there. But I did promise you guys that video today, but my body had other plans. She was telling me to rest, and I went ahead and took her advice. So I know that filming this vlog right here isn't exactly resting, but compared to filming a sit-down video such as the one that was supposed to air today and looking at my notes, this is relatively easy. But no worries, that video is still happening. Like I said before, I do have my notes ready to go. It was just a matter of figuring out when to sit down and film that video. And that video I anticipated being about 15 to 20 minutes, which means it's going to take me about 3 hours to film. So, I need energy for that. And, I don't want to rush through anything. I want to do it justice because, like I said, there is a lot going on in that show to unpack. So I don't want to rush through it. So the video will be up next week. Now, as to whether it is going to air on a Tuesday, I'm not entirely sure. It will definitely air next week, but I don't know if it's going to be a Tuesday. If I happen not to post it on Tuesday, be sure to check on Wednesday. So yeah, it's been that kind of a month. Now back to that montage of me resting or doing nothing. I've noticed a shift in what's trending on this here platform. Where before productivity and hustle culture have been one of the hot topics, and they still may be to a certain extent, I've also noticed a rise in content about rest, relaxing, and healing, which makes sense given the current climate. There's also been a rise in content about femininity, which is a whole other video, and boy do I have some thoughts on that. Stay tuned for that video. You have what? Wow, now you have food for the day. Anyway, I'm pleased to see people realizing that in order to be productive, you have to rest first. Doesn't mean my space will be messy all in the name of doing nothing. I'll tidy up. I'll just set a timer so it doesn't end up taking all day. I mean, it only takes about 10 to 20 minutes to tidy up depending on how messy or how big your space is. If it takes longer, you're not tidying up. You're deep cleaning. But enough about cleaning. The last couple of months have been busy. The 3 videos a week for 2 months while working has finally caught up to me, manifesting itself through muscle aches and irritability, not being able to wake up as early as I would like. The remedy? Resting and doing nothing. Even if that nothing involves going out for a walk or treating myself to a nice table service dinner and ice cream afterwards, or listening to Chloe and Halle and Dua Lipa. I realize that sounds contradictory, doing nothing but yet going to dinner. Perhaps I should say do nothing in regards to productivity. No tasks, errands, work, to-do lists. Just things that are fun. Things that pour back into me what all the productivity has drained. Things that remind me why I am productive in the first place. That whole work hard, play harder. But beyond that, the weight of last year and even into this year makes doing simple tasks that much harder due to the lack of motivation. So resting and recuperation is that much more important. Look, this video was scheduled for next month. Since it's Stress Awareness Month, this would fit the theme perfectly. But why wait? Stress doesn't wait until April. Yes, how do I go from talking about resting and relaxing to talking about stress? They are connected. If you're not relaxed, you're anxious and probably stressed. And I hope this video provided you with some relaxation and good vibes in these very trying times. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment, share please. Watching my video is good, but engaging with it is even better. Helps my channel to get recommended. And that's how we grow this community. Thanks for taking the time out to watch, and I'll see you next week. Tuesday or Wednesday. Bye!